The woman woke up from unconsciousness to find that she had been kidnapped. She stuck her arm out of the car, waving it vigorously, hoping to attract someone's attention. Fortunately, her actions were quickly noticed by the female driver behind her. The female driver immediately called the police and told them their current location and the kidnapper's license plate number. However, when the staff looked up the vehicle registration information, they discovered that it was a car with fake plates. The Good Samaritan wanted to get a closer look at the kidnapper's appearance, but the staff on the other end of the line quickly intervened. However, this still alerted the kidnapper. He sped up, leaving the trailing car behind, and drove off the highway onto a small road. When Lisa looked out the window, the car was already driving on a desolate path. Just as Lisa was in despair, she noticed 2 buckets of white paint in the trunk. So Lisa poured out the paint to leave a trail. As the car sped forward, the paint left a long white line on the road. When the car drove to a congested intersection, the white trail was particularly eye-catching. At this point, the kidnapper was moving to the music, clearly believing that everything was under his control. It wasn't until a kind passerby alerted the kidnapper that there was a problem with the car and paint was leaking from the trunk that the kidnapper slowly rolled down the window. The kidnapper immediately realized that Lisa in the back was trying to escape. He first politely thanked the passerby. Then as soon as the light turned green, he left the scene at a sprinting speed. The kidnapper drove the car to a secluded area and then opened the trunk, ready to teach Lisa a lesson. At this time, Lisa was holding a screwdriver. Just as the kidnapper was about to knock Lisa out again, the kind passerby who had alerted him earlier caught up to them. The passerby felt that the broken taillights and leaking paint were a bit strange. The kidnapper hurriedly threatened Lisa not to make a sound and told the passerby that a screwdriver had punctured the paint can, causing the paint to leak out. Although the kidnapper's explanation was flawless, the sharp-eyed passerby still noticed something unusual in the car's rearview mirror. But when the passerby took out his phone to call the police, the kidnapper walked towards the man. He first smashed the man's phone, then knocked the passerby unconscious with a shovel. He then locked the passerby and Lisa in the trunk together and drove off in the passerby's car, ready to escape again. By the time the police found the crime scene vehicle and arrived to investigate, the kidnapper had long since abandoned the car and fled. The police only found a pool of blood and signs of a struggle on the ground. At the same time, the knocked-out man suddenly regained consciousness. The timid man kept yelling for help and pounding on the trunk. However, it was the man's senseless actions that completely infuriated the kidnapper. This thrilling movie is called The Fatal Call, and I give it a 5-star recommendation.